Hello everyone, this will be the review of a game Travel Mosaics 10 Spooky Halloween, which is a Picross puzzle with one complication. This has the typical Picross puzzle mode and the other harder mode, or maybe easier, it's actually different, that it also, well, it has the other mode and you can apply it on normal difficulty, but as you will probably see in a moment, it can also make the game slightly easier depending on the puzzle. It's a whole series of games and they have a lot of content, specific topic, and this time it's Halloween. So let's see the tabs here. We have, well, that's achievements, but we have also a shop that can upgrade our powers to make it a bit easier to do the puzzle, and other stuff here like heart I guess gets us one more attempt per level. So basically you can get those if you can actually beat a puzzle. They get progressively harder. I'm actually going to show you first level, and also I will show you how much I did in the game, but we'll do the first level in both modes, easy and normal. What else do we have? Well, we have the explanation how it works, which is quite convoluted. I will try to show it to you, and we also have settings, which is sliders and full screen button, so not so bad, and we'll have to change the difficulty. So if we go to gameplay, right, we have the Bran Castle as the first level. You can check the info here. Using this info you can get one more attempt, a quiz question, and then you get one more attempt to beat the level. You get back your hearts, which are mistakes you can make. You can make, I guess, 2 mistakes or 3 mistakes, and then you can once do the quiz, and then you can keep going. But then if you mess up, it's over. So I did 3 groups of levels. I got stuck here on this level. I'm gonna just show you how big it is. Right, so this is a big puzzle. Right, if you make mistakes, like this is what 20. You would have to know where it starts. So let's say it starts here. We go for 16 and 1 mistake. Right, we have 1 heart left. We can use the power. So that's the right way to do it, and the power will do something. It's gonna give us 2 pieces in the right spot. Now we know that here is 2, so we could do this, and now the other 2 can be here or here. So you have to guess, right? Maybe here. The last 3 might be, well, whenever. I always have problem with this type of puzzle because either you know the answer and then you just do it, or you don't know the answer and then you have to guess. If you have to guess, then well, there is really no way to do it properly. You can always make mistakes, and you would have to just write it down, like write down this line, like this is line number 6, you start at position 2, you go for 16. You would have to make notes and then just, you know, keep trying. Like I can keep trying here to get the 6. Maybe it starts here, no. Maybe it starts here, no. Now I have to do this question. Let's say it's rubies. It's not, so you fail, right? So now you know that this starts here. Was it position 2? Yes. And then you keep going. It wasn't here, wasn't here, maybe it's here. No, no. You do the question and so on. So it goes. So you could do it like this, but it would take forever. Or you can try to actually solve it by, well, kind of counting those numbers, guessing like, okay, if 15 goes here, then that would mean that this 2 from this line would go either here or here. So if we guess that this is the 2, which it isn't, right? So now we go with this. Let's go with maybe, yes, I guessed. So now we know that the 2 must come here, or maybe it's the 1, because it could be 1 first. The 1 could be here, but it could also be this one. So is it 2? Yes. So the 1 is somewhere here. And then again, you guess wrong, you guess again, you guess right, and then you write it down. Second line, top down, it's position 2 and 6, 7. I really don't see the way how I could normally beat it in one sitting. Just, you know, solve the whole thing. I have no idea. I'm not good at this. So we'll go back to level menu, because this is just too complicated. It's gonna take too much time. I will try to do the first one. Alright, this is the easiest one. So of course we go with 10, because we have to go with 10. Now this might be a mistake. I could do this. It is wrong, but this is right. Now 7 must be here. 2 must be here. 7 must be here. 3 could be here. Okay. That's the 6. Could be there. After 1, 1. So 1 could be there, or it could be... It has to be here because there needs to be a gap. So now we know that's 6. We have 5, so that's 6. 3 here. 1 could be there. Has to be there. It can't be here because that would make this into a 5. Now we make 3 and 1. Right? So you beat it like this. If you do it again, you don't get any gold. So I would have to literally at this point I would have to solve the last one, right? I would have to solve this puzzle by writing down the answers, because I just can't do it in one sitting. I tried multiple times, I always failed. Or maybe you get some gold if you make it with 3 stars. That's possible. I'm not sure if you actually do, but it's possible. Then you could unlock 2 more and then maybe get some gold there, but overall it's quite problematic to get the upgrades. You kinda need to beat the game, or a large part of the game, to get to get access to money, and then you can get the upgrades, and then it's slightly easier. But of course it also gets harder and harder, because those puzzles, for instance, they are smaller, right? They are slightly, well, this is not that small, but they generally should be smaller, and then they get even more complex. But definitely those are smaller. Okay, so if I now switch the difficulty, which I can, oh yeah, normal, and then we go back to the same level, we should see that we can change the color, right? So we have those here positions. Now we do the brown, we do this. So now, okay, this is 4. And we can guess that this is 5. 3 times. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, so we have the yellow. That was sort of easy. I mean, I made a mistake, but it was generally easy. 2, well, maybe here. 3 for sure here. And 1. See, so we already have this much. And now we have to do the browns somehow, somewhere. Not here. It's gonna be here. No, it's not gonna be here. Okay. 4. Yes. And the other 4. Is this the other 4? I could use the powers. Colored square. So this one. Alright. And then we get 2 more. And now we can feel. That's a 6. 1 here. 3 here. And those have to go there. There's no other way. Right, so we can beat it also on this difficulty. Looks easy, but it isn't. Especially on harder levels. Maybe one more thing. Let's do the same on the last level. Maybe it's easier in this mode. Let's see if it's actually easier in this mode with colors. Do we have something that we absolutely know it's gonna be there? Well, kinda, because it's either this or it's this, right? So we kinda cut down some options. We know that, well, it's gonna be either this. Of course, that was a mistake. And let's see if this is exactly the same. No, they are moved, right? So one goes here, one goes here. And we could kinda remember that there will be a part of the picture that goes like this, from position number 4 to position number something. I would have to count. If we move to browns, well, that's a 7, which is a guaranteed. That's a 6. 5 can go maybe lower, yes. 6 will go probably like this. That's a 6. 3 go there for sure. 2 go there. 1 goes there. And now we have what is it? Red ones. Red ones, or yeah, this is still problematic. It's a 3, so it must go like this. There must be a gap, so that's the 8. And now I don't know, right? That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 7, but I don't know where it starts. It could start, well, actually it isn't. It was the gap, so I messed up. Can I do it? What was Hashima? I don't know. Let's say the most densely. Let's see. Correct, well done. I can still do something. And like this? Yes, like this. If I go to red, does it help? No, it doesn't. No idea. No idea. That's a 1 and 2 is here. But it could be those two, or it could be those two. That's the problem. I don't know. The ones here don't help. So let's say it's there. No, of course it isn't. I don't know. I messed up somehow. 15. Yeah, it's just from the scratch, right? So I messed up. That's kind of easier here. You can do this, right? You can do this for sure. Start with brown. It seems easy. For some reason they get filled, probably because that's the normal mode. So you can do like this part of the picture. It moved to what? Yes, it automatically moved to green. And this is the red, which I don't know where it goes. Could go anywhere. Like that 3 could be anywhere here. Maybe those 1s can be. Yeah, they can be also anywhere. I would probably have to do this. But again, 11 could be this or not. Right? It could start here. That's the problem, decision making. So I don't really know how to do this. Right? I know that those are moved. I kinda remember, but I would have to write it down, because actually remembering all those lines is very hard. 11 goes, but I still don't know where it starts. I know that here will be a gap, there will be 8 and some gap and then 2, but I don't know where. Is this 8? Yes. Because, no, actually there doesn't have to be a gap, because they can stick to one another. That's different colors. 3 has to be here, I guess. Let's see if red's changed. No. I would have to do something there. No. It starts here, goes down. Did it change? Kinda. Could be here or there. Let's go, yeah, let's go there. That's a 3. Nice. And that would go probably from here. But no, I messed up again. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here. Yeah, this just changes to crossing them out. Can I switch it? No, I can't for some reason. Maybe it was right. Maybe this actually it was empty. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can do this. No. Yes. Phenomenon. Okay, flashing light. And then I do one more move here. Right. But it doesn't help. Does it help with reds? No. Well, it is quite hard. So we have this mode with different colors, or we have the typical mode, and maybe once more go with difficulty, which is actually, this is easy, but it seems harder. Yes, if I restart it, maybe it was like this. Was it? Yes. That was moved. Is it like this? Doesn't go all the way. No, it was like this, slightly moved. Yeah, but I'm kinda getting money. Maybe I lost money as well, because I don't know what this 20. It's not like I'm making money. I think I'm losing it. Maybe, yes, we get money. I don't think you get it. You lose it. No, you don't. Maybe if you lose these three mistakes, you lose money. Yeah, that's possible. Let's see if we lose money if we just make mistakes. I don't know. Maybe I still have 40. Okay, let's say nobody. Right. And what about our cash? If I go there, does it actually give me money? I have 40. I have 60. Or do I lose it? Let's go to level menu and see the first mission. Can you grind money? I don't know. Let's see. How much do we have? 60 or less? Maybe it's less. Is it less? I don't know. Maybe I got maxed gold for this. But I have to go back to the menu and we'll check if it shows up in the achievements. Do we have 60 or 40? 50 for some reason. I had 60, now I have 50. I don't get it. But if you beat a level completely, you probably get more money. Alright guys, so that's the game. It's a Picross puzzle with a lot of content. I'm really not sure if there is this many levels, which is quite possible. But definitely there is a lot and they can take you a long time. Like all those levels took me quite a long time, and I am just, you know, a little bit into the game. I would have to do way more, and yeah, they are hard and long, and it's gonna take forever. Also, it's not my type of game. But if you're into Picross Puzzle, that's a lot of content. You should be enjoying this. Also, it has two modes, so that's also a plus. That's the typical one and the colored one. And well, it's probably just for the people who like this stuff, because well, you have to like this sort of puzzle. It's always the same. Sometimes there is gimmicks, sometimes there is powers or some other modes, but overall it's the old good, well, for some people good, Picross puzzle done correctly. I mean, it's responsive, looks good, there is an interesting topic and a few gimmicks, and it's a lot of content, so it's properly done game. The only problem is that this is exactly a Picross puzzle, right? So if you for some reason don't like it, then you won't like it, because it's just another game that's very similar. But if you're into this, you should be satisfied. I would give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's well done, and it has a lot of content. It's pretty deep game for a Picross puzzle, and well presented. But it's for a very narrow group of players. If you never played it, might be too hard for you, or well, you can also try this one as well, because why not? If you never played it, you can try any of those. You can just get stuck like I did, or you can try any other game, maybe a cheaper one, but it's not very expensive as well. And you should get it right. What is Picross puzzle? It's like, you know, explaining what's a Sudoku. You just Google it and there you go, or you look at the gameplay and well, they will explain you. Also, there is this whole guide here, right? So they will roughly tell you what's what. Of course, there's some reading, but you should understand it. Also, if you just play one easy level, the first level, you should understand it. And then it's up to you. Either you are into this puzzle, you want to beat the whole game, or maybe for achievements, if there are any, or you will just give up. At some point, you will just get stuck, or you will realize that this just takes too long to just take notes and, you know, make it very, very slowly, line after line, then grind some gold, then get some upgrades, then come back. You know, you have to actually have a piece of paper to do it. Unless you're good at this, of course. I'm not, so I'm just showing what it is. I'm acknowledging that it's well done, but it's definitely not my kind of game. But yeah, I personally give it 8 out of 10. I think it's well done. It's just a very specific type of puzzle. I mean, the whole game is that one puzzle. I think there is two modes, other modes in this. I don't know if I can show you actually. I don't know if I unlocked them. No, I didn't unlock them. So you have to do this to get bonus levels. There are something. I'm not sure what they are. But overall, it's mostly this pixelated Picross puzzle, typical to other, well, similar games that I also did before. They just differ in presentation, but yeah, it's exactly that. A lot of it actually, because that's a lot of levels. So yeah, that was Travel Mosaic 10 Spooky Halloween. I give it 8 out of 10. I can recommend the game for Picross puzzle lovers and enthusiasts. For anyone else, you have to really make up your mind if this would be your first Picross puzzle game, if you want to check what it is, or if you're gonna skip it. But it definitely has content and is well presented. So for me, it's 8 out of 10. That will be it for this game, and I'll see you guys in the next review.